It's time to settle down and snuggle up, little love bugs, and listen. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there lived a tiny ladybug named Laila. Laila was no ordinary ladybug. She had a unique polka dot pattern on her wings, which made her stand out from all the other ladybugs in the meadow. Laila was a curious little bug and loved to explore the world around her. She spent most of her time flying around the meadow, hopping from one flower to another, and enjoying the sweet nectar they offered. One day, as Laila was flying around, she came across a group of ants who were carrying grains of sugar back to their colony. Laila was amazed at the ants' teamwork and decided to follow them to their colony to learn more. As she reached the ant colony, she saw that the ants were working tirelessly to store their food and prepare for the winter. Laila felt sorry for the ants, as they had to work so hard every day, while she got to fly around and enjoy the meadow. Feeling a sense of guilt, Laila decided to help the ants. She flew back to the flowers and started collecting nectar. She then flew back to the ant colony and offered the nectar to the ants, who were surprised and grateful for her help. From that day on, Laila made it her mission to help the ants in any way she could. She would collect nectar every day and offer it to the ants. The ants, in turn, would help her with anything she needed, like finding the best flowers or protecting her from predators. As the winter approached, Laila realized that the ants had stored enough food to last them through the season. She said goodbye to her ant friends and flew back to her own little corner of the meadow, feeling happy and content knowing that she had made a difference in someone's life. And so, every spring, Laila would return to the ant colony, bringing with her the gift of nectar and the warmth of her friendship. And the ants, in turn, welcomed her with open arms, grateful for their dear friend, the ladybug with the polka dot wings.
Are you asleep yet? No? How about another story? What do you think?
If you like stories about frogs, then I have the perfect story for you. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a little frog named Freddy. Freddy was a very happy frog who loved to hop and jump around all day long. But as the sun would set in the sky, he would become very tired and sleepy. One evening, as Freddy was looking for a cozy place to rest, he came across a beautiful pond surrounded by lily pads. He hopped onto one of the lily pads and realized it was very soft and comfortable. So, he decided to make this his bedtime spot. Every night, Freddy would jump onto the same lily pad and snuggle up. He would close his big, shiny eyes and drift off to sleep, dreaming about catching flies and jumping around in the forest. One night, as Freddy was about to doze off, he heard a soft rustling sound. He opened his eyes and saw a small family of ducks waddling towards the pond. The mother duck noticed Freddy and asked,
"What are you doing sleeping here, little frog?"
Freddy replied,
"This is my bedtime spot. I love this lily pad. It's so soft and comfortable."
The mother duck smiled and said,
"Well, you're welcome to sleep here every night. We won't disturb you."
And so, Freddy continued to sleep on the lily pad every night, with the mother duck and her ducklings nearby. As he closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep, he felt safe and happy, knowing that he had found the perfect bedtime spot. From that day on, Freddy made sure to thank the ducks every night before he went to sleep, and they would quack in response, happy to have made a new friend in the forest. And so, Freddy slept soundly every night, surrounded by the calming sounds of the forest and the gentle quacks of his new friends. The end.